Hi, my name is Madeline Gutierrez, and this is Week 7, Assignment 7.1, where I'll be presenting on my visual model, which focuses on building a sustainable and healthy environment. Today, our built environment has been developed by an idea from humans that is driven by our own needs. That idea is then planned out and implemented into the environment. We can see from the visual on the left that we have three gears. The yellow gear with the light bulb represents an idea. The red gear with an image of the house being drawn represents developing a plan. And the gray gear with the depiction of the factory burning fossil fuels represents the built environment. The direction that our final built environment gear is turning is dependent on the planning gear, which is then dependent on the idea gear. But what happens when we add sustainability into our gears, and how does this change affect our built environment? In order to change our built environment to be more sustainable, we need to incorporate sustainability into our ideas and planning. Humans have made many impacts on the Earth. We've built and modified landscapes, ecosystems, and habitats to fit our needs. But by consciously incorporating sustainability into our ideas and plans, we can start to change the outcomes in our built environment. As you can see in our visual model, we have now added a sustainability gear into our system, which is represented by the green color and the image of a leaf in a hand. This gear is now working with the idea gear to turn our planning gear. Notice that the planning gear is now moving a different direction. With this change, we have also changed the built environment. Our built environment gear is now a sustainable built environment gear, which is represented by the dark blue color and the image of the green energy type of picture. Now let's take this one step further. To achieve a sustainable and healthy environment, we need to consider social infrastructure and how our built environment affects public health. In our visual model, we will now add human health alongside sustainability. The human health care is represented by the teal color and has an image of a medical cross. Having sustainability and human health turning our planning gear changes the direction of the planning gear again. It not only moves our sustainable built environment gear, but now also moves a healthy environment gear, which is represented by our newly added dark green gear with a growing tree. So, in order to change our activities to be more sustainable and beneficial for the health of humans, the environment, the planet, we need to incorporate sustainability and public health into our designs to help turn the gears for a healthy and sustainable environment. Now I want to turn towards sustainable thinking for the restoration of the Los Angeles River. My capstone project aims to explore strategies for restoring the Los Angeles River to its natural riverbed and habitat. The project will serve as a guide developed for the County of Los Angeles on how to transform the channelized sections of the river into a more natural ecological state. This guide will dive into the watershed assessment, biological assessment, and anthropological assessment of the watershed, with recommendations on how to restore the river from each assessment angle. Overall, my visual model is showing that you will need to purposely incorporate sustainability and human health into your ideas and plans to move a sustainable and healthy environment forward. For my project, the deliverable will be a guide, which can be considered our red gear in our model. Again, this is the planning phase of the project to restore the LA River. So in order to create a sustainable and healthy watershed throughout the Los Angeles River, we need to bring sustainability and human health into the watershed, biological, and anthropological assessments that I will be conducting for this project. By bringing sustainability and health into my assessments, I can create a plan that will build a sustainable environment and a healthy environment. An initial area where I'm concerned about the sustainability and public health with the restored Los Angeles River is the solid waste management and solid waste pollution entering the waterways after the restoration project is completed. Some solutions I have for this is to complete an analysis of the current stormwater infrastructure to determine the types of stormwater trash capture devices that can be implemented throughout the watershed. This would hopefully reduce trash entering the waterways after storm events. I would also like to include social infrastructure, such as increased number of trash receptacles along the trail to reduce the amount of litter being left along the built public green spaces, walking trails, and bike paths. These few changes can help create a sustainable and healthy environment for the communities along the Los Angeles River.